As you can see right now, he is making his way into the courtroom this morning. Again, this is the 17-year-old who was charged in the murder of the deaths of his mother and also younger brother, appearing in court as we speak.
And he was in court yesterday as well, just to face charges involving the theft of that car. But again, today going to be tried as an adult in the 2 counts of murder he faces and his family member's death. Let's listen in.
It is alleged that in the town of Acton on August 11, 2026, you did commit counts 1 and 2, murder, count 3, assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, count 4, assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, count 5 and 6, assault and battery.
Mr. Arvind, a plea of not guilty has been entered on your behalf. You qualify for the appointment of counsel. Attorney DeWitt has been appointed to represent you. Does the Commonwealth have any requests today?
Yes, Your Honor. Several things. The first is the Commonwealth is asking the defendant be held without bail on the murder charges. I'm going to give just a very brief overview of that to the court. On August 11th, approximately 6:30 in the afternoon, an individual placed a call to the Acton Police Department asking for a well-being check on his family at 1 Martin's Lake in the city of Acton. He indicated he had not been able to reach his family for several hours and was concerned. Officers responded. They found the garage door open. They found the interior of the garage door open. They made entry to do their well-being check. Immediately inside the house, they found the body of an apparently deceased child, determined to be a 14-year-old male child. They then found, in a close nearby, a body of a deceased female who was determined to be the mother of that residence. They cleared the scene. What they cleared to see in the scene were obvious signs of a visible and violent struggle. They found a significant amount of evidence pertaining to that. They did not find this defendant. They did not find the mother's vehicle, and there was a few other items that were missing from the scene. They conducted an extensive search. They finally tried to piece the timeline together of the day up before and after the murder. They ultimately found some concerning internet behavior of this particular defendant before the murder that was relevant to the murder. They also, during the course of the timeline of the afternoon, found different places that this defendant went and different things that he bought. He was ultimately found in the stolen motor vehicle at about 3:40 in the morning. That following morning, he was placed under arrest without incident. A number of items were found in that car that correspond back to the murder scene. The 2 victims, the autopsies were started yesterday. The manner of death at the murder scene. The 2 victims, the autopsies were started yesterday. The manner of death is going to be homicide for both of them. The cause of death is still pending at this time as there's still investigation that's being done by the medical examiner's office. So at this time, based on the evidence that was found at the scene, it was apparent that blunt force trauma was used in some fashion on both individuals. So the Commonwealth was charged both with the murder as well as the assault battery and dangerous weapon, as well as the 2 counts of assault battery. Because of the circumstances of this case, of both before the murder, the obvious circumstances of the murder, as well as after the murder, the Commonwealth found that this defendant be detained to get back.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Clearly, this is an unimaginable, horrible situation. And I know there's a lot of information we need to go through. The Commonwealth is in the process of providing us with a lot of discovery. At this point in time, we're agreeing to a client being held without bail, without prejudice.